Yo, peace. We about to just jump on into it, man. GodBody Supernatural Health, Fitness, and Athletics. We covering all things. We got all sports, But right now we're talking about the boxing, dealing with the mental and the strong fortitude it takes to go into the square circle, as they say, and compete. All right. So Adrien Broner recently was talking about mental issues and mental health disorders. Ryan Garcia as well. But we put this together. Did I say Danny Garcia already? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So, not even say Danny Garcia. He's talking about it too. So, yeah, I mean, it's strong. These are all like champions or former champions or just on the up and up. But when you're dealing with the mental issues, this stems all the way back to childhood trauma. The type of situations that you probably was facing, you had to make yourself be the best one because you was faced with all type of adversities when you was younger. You know, um, yeah, and you overcame them. So you probably haven't, faced these issues. A lot of these issues made people in the ghetto stronger. They was able to go through a lot of things that was a little bit more harsher than the average human had to face. No new shoes. Love. Obsolete. You got mamas and daddies on crack. It's all kind of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing they got the hope for your ass to make it big somehow, some way. That massa come get this motherfucker a deal somewhere. But boxing is different. You know what I'm saying? You get it from the mud. You got to be strong in the heart first. That's where the Most High communicate to you, because give you that will, that determination, to succeed in that strength. But when it gets to the mind can be altered now. This is why boxers play mind games with us, because it's like, yo, you can have a heart, but let me fuck with your mind a little bit, But now we're just seeing that boxers are admitting that they're having mental trauma, probably to losses. But if you look at it, it's a lot of things going on in the world today. Me, I'm out off grid, man. You know what I'm saying? They made sure I couldn't get into their world to make ends meet on that side of things. But the Most High uses my gift and to benefit self and others. You know what I mean? It's not that I have to be at a 9 to 5. Even though I always wanted to be all in that. But it's just like you're dealing with envious things. However, you can deal with mental trauma, coming up like, bam, you only making a few dollars versus someone making millions of dollars. And yeah, you're going in there and competing, and you may lose. That's where the money comes in at. Like, yo, nigga, you may lose, so here go a couple million. Don't say nothing. Don't say no shit. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't hear no mental. I don't want to hear shit. You go a couple million, man. So no excuses or nothing. This is when you're dealing with this type of sport. This is a real deal ass sport, man. You know what I mean? So you can't really cry a bitch about no shit. It's people who's injured, who had heart attacks and fucking fractures and spinal injuries that still striving to compete, man, because of their heart. So the mind, you have to train that to make it strong. It's like chess, man. You got to watch out with your moves and stuff like that. Now, if it's something that you enjoy doing in boxing, then hey, you have to face the issue of why you started boxing in the first place. You could have been good in different, other sports, but boxing probably was your field to go in at. I myself, I'm a prime and shit, you know what I'm saying? Boxing, football, basketball, baseball, track, just to keep everything in order and shit. You know what I mean? So, but now the Most High has me to use my gifts in a different way. But if you just boxing and you get millions of dollars doing that, so then, hey, good with the bad comes with it. Comes with the territory, Now you face your mental issues that you had to go through when you was younger, which you had to face the neglect, or why you had to step up to the plate and be the best, because you the only one that has the fortitude, that the God-given talent and the strength to do it. That's another reason to carry your family. So that's another reason why not to break. That's why you got to talk to the Most High, or God. God is just a title of an angel who's the ruler of the earth at a certain point in time and season. He hears you too. So you know what I'm saying. But you got to purify the temple so you can listen to him, so you can listen and get the downloads and get the inspiration. Because if not, then you just gonna be like lost and shit. So. But this is where the mental trauma comes in at, because you may not really want to do things, that, you know, that's against your will, that you just have to do now. Now you have to box or something. Now you have to fight somebody. It's not like a love and a joy for you. It was something that you was able to do. You was able to become champion. I'm talking about Adrien Broner at this point, because when someone kind of like bite the hands that feeds them, and I don't even talk about people, but being that this is a sports and athletic channel and health and all of that, we're gonna be building about that. You know, you really got to give homage, because put you in a position to win a few multiple belts, man. You know what I mean? What, I don't know if it's quadruple belts or 3 belts or whatnot, but that's a nice position to be in. That means this man knows exactly how to line you up and place you at a point where you can be able to become your own boss. And when you have a mud that's doing that for you, they not hating. The same thing with Tank. You know what I mean? It's set up now. Tank can do his little thing. Floyd wouldn't even be mad. He just want to make sure you don't go leave too early. You know what I mean? But other than that, it's like, yo, this is how it is. You know. So, but when you start hating and all of this, you know, Floyd is a chosen one in their world, even in their world. You know, it's showing the example and the magnificence of the Most High Creator, anyways. Dealing with the wit, the heart, the talent, maximizing it. You know, so Broner, you cold at things too. You remind me of a Prime also, but you're using your lower end. And if you're when we're talking boxing, this is you see that shit's like hundreds of years old and shit. That's like our martial art. Not even a martial art, is the real way of expressing them art of using them hands. And so, yeah, even with Danny Garcia, yeah, it's hard you lose to someone, I'm pretty sure. You know what I mean? It just means that someone's a little bit better and you probably could beat them now, you know? So, whatever it is, you'll roll with the punches. You got your little bread, so you got to be cool. And it's like, yeah, you can mention it, and mental disorders and all that stuff is real. Yep, I understand. Ryan Garcia, same way, you know? This is why boxers had the edge on other boxers, because they know that you was like that. You know what I'm saying? They can see it. So it's like when they look at you, it's like the one with the deadly glance, the dragon, the Dracon energy, they be like, yeah, okay, cool. They can already tell. And then you like lose, you know, you break down and shit. Especially if you're not high on your light. All of this, all this plays a factor, you know. So you gotta be serious about your craft, man. If you're gonna be boxing, you're gonna have to be boxing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put in some years, 5 years, something else, and you be like, yo, boom. But yeah, mental disorders is real. That's why facing them, getting to some alone time, getting in nature, you know, being by yourself, not having yes men around you, not looking at the Facebooks and the tweets and the Instagrams every few moments and stuff, you know. You don't want to do all that, because that's going to take you down. You know what I'm saying? You know that's one of your weaknesses, then you got to, you know, fix that. Because we all can have narcissistic traits, but if you pathological narcissism and you facing yourself, yeah, that's going to be a battle. You have the dark night of the soul, definitely. But you'll come out victorious because the Most High wants you to. It's like, yo, I know the tracks, and I know the traps and all of that in the matrix, in the game and shit. Most High is basically saying that, like, yo, but if you do this, that, and the third, you can obtain this. You can do this, this, right, according to you and your frequency and your desires and wants. That is on a righteous accord, all right? So, yeah, with that being said, I'm going to say peace. I ain't finna hold up too much. I'm finna sit back, relax. I'm finna go, you know, eat my little post-workout meal. Shoot. Some raisins. Don't be hating, all right? Subscribe now. Love y'all. Peace.